What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we got the latest news surrounding the contract talk for Jim Harbaugh. Plus, Jim Harbaugh talked to the media today and responded about the contract rumors, the NCAA investigation, and other topics. And we're also going to be going over some big recruiting news on some key 2025 offensive line targets, including the 5-star offensive lineman David Sanders and other recruits. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I first want to start by talking about Jim Harbaugh as he spoke with the media on Monday afternoon in his press conference. He responded to questions, about the NCAA investigation, the sign stealing allegations, the contract rumors, and more. So the first thing is first, the contract rumors about him. It was reported over the weekend that his contract offer was rescinded. However, John U. Bacon on Twitter and Sam Webb of the Michigan Insider both said that, according to their sources, that was not the case. And Harbaugh, he even said it today in his press conference when he got asked about it. He said that I wouldn't say that's accurate, no. And he said, and the university has a policy. I think they made a statement, but he said the policy on contracts and publicly talking about it, I think it was worded something like they don't comment about them until after they are done. So yes, his contract and the contract talks have been put on hold due to the NCAA investigation. However, the contract offer has not been canceled as previously reported over the weekend. He also got asked about the reports of an outside investigative firm that obtained internal Michigan documents, and Harbaugh said, I'm not going to get into that. I've got a one-track mind. I'm not going to be speculating. He said I can let others speculate, but I said it would be unfair to the team to not just be coaching the team. He also said, when asked about it, on if it's a head coach's responsibility to know everything that's happening within his program, he said, I think that question probably answers itself. I was forthright with the statement right away, but you're asking, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. He also got asked about what he would say to Michigan alums who are embarrassed at the national headlines. Harbaugh again said, that's speculation. I would say everybody's entitled to their opinion. Somebody also asked him about if there was things he wishes he could say about the investigation, anything that bites his tongue, and he said that I'm with you, and in the situation, but you just have to let it play out. And obviously, Harbaugh, you can't really comment too much on all these questions, but I mean, most of the questions in this press conference were all about the investigation, and towards the end of the press conference, you could tell that he was kind of, starting to get frustrated because he obviously can't really answer any of the questions that they're asking. He even said that, I can talk about the football game this Saturday, I could talk about Purdue and the vibes and the preparation and where it stands today, but it doesn't seem like you're interested in that. That's what I can talk about. But the last thing I did want to mention that he talked about is on if he has a message to the fans about the new allegations. He said, I don't have a message right now. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. And then he said, I think the people that know us the most think the most of us. Talking about the outside noise and everything, he said that I just channeled my inner William Wallace. That's the visual I think of to keep a one-track mind. And he also said that this team, more like a field corn as opposed to being a house plant. He said nothing against house plants. They have their function. They can be beautiful in the home. They can bring great beauty and value to a home, but the field corn, he said, just a drop of a seed in a crack of a sidewalk, and it will burrow down and come up with any energy that it can find and then rise up in a stalk-like fashion and just start producing. He said, I would say that's what our team is more like. Then lastly, he talked about running back Kalel Mullings as he has missed time with an injury, and he said that Kalel is back practicing, so that is good news right there. So that's what Jim Harbaugh had to say today. Let me know what you guys think about that. But Michigan, they take on Purdue at 7:30 p.m. in the Big House on NBC. Another night game, should be the last one of the season. We've had a lot of night games this season, but right now Michigan opens as a 31-point favorite over Purdue. Team has been rolling. Hopefully we can keep it going, and hopefully the team has a great week of preparation, blocking out the outside noise and come in and dominate on Saturday. But I did want to talk about some recruiting news for Michigan football. Now first start with the big-time target for Michigan in the 2025 class, the 5-star offensive tackle David Sanders from Providence Day School, ranked as the #1 recruit on 24/7 Sports rankings. But he posted on his Instagram of him wearing some Michigan gear. His caption was, "Had on all blue like I play for Michigan," repping the cleats, a little maize and blue Jordan arm sleeve. So it would be a big time pickup for Michigan, but that is definitely a nice sign to see. Obviously we have, two of his teammates out of the 4-star quarterback Jaden Davis and the 4-star wide receiver Channing Goodwin, both of them in the 2024 class though. And speaking of offensive linemen, I did want to talk about potential 2 offensive lineman targets for Michigan in the 2025 class. And the first one I'll start with is the 2025 4-star offensive tackle Will Black, ranked 318th nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings. He is 6'7", 295 pounds from the state of Connecticut, and he has set a visit to the Michigan-Ohio State game. Told 24/7 Sports that I am very interested in Michigan. It's O-line U. I like the offensive line coach Sharon Moore there. I could see myself playing there, and I just want to see how they play against Ohio State and the environment. He also said, seeing how he coaches through that, I definitely think he can improve me and send me to the NFL, as he loves Coach Sharon Moore. He also likes the academics at Michigan. He's also interested in other schools like Penn State, Alabama, and Notre Dame. So another big-time offensive line target for Michigan in the 2025 class. And another guy is the 2025 4-star offensive tackle Logan Pow from the state of Arizona. He's ranked 243rd nationally on 24/7 Sports rankings. Now, he does have ties to the state of Michigan, as he told On3 in the Wolverine that my aunt and uncle recently moved up there again a few months back. He said, I like the weather and the feeling of Ann Arbor. It feels like a suburban kind of town. He also said that I think Coach Sharon Moore is a great coach and a great guy. I love the way he coaches. And he said Harbaugh is another great guy and a great coach. I get a really good vibe from them. And talking about Michigan's offensive line, he said I think they are really dominant on the field. And he also talked about potentially coming up for the Michigan-Ohio State game. He said definitely, because it's a great rivalry game. There's others going after him like USC, Arizona State, Arizona, Oregon, Tennessee, Wisconsin, and others. Then lastly, I also wanted to talk about the 2025 4-star wide receiver Dalton Mutan from the state of Texas. He is ranked 103rd nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, and is also ranked in the top 100 on On3 rankings. Michigan recently put out an offer on the table for him. According to On3 and the Wolverine, McCutcheon said that it means a lot to be able to learn more about Michigan and build relationships with the coaches there. He said, distance doesn't matter to me. It's about finding the right fit. He said that I've been very impressed with Michigan. He said they are a program that's been able to compete and beat some other big programs. That's definitely appealing to me, and I like what they have done this season. And he said that I would like to make a visit during the spring. He said he just wants to see the campus facilities and what it's like to live on campus. We hold other offers from Baylor, Florida State, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oregon, Penn State, and others. But other than that, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. But other than that, we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.